mean, you know that I've developed a bit of a protocol that looks at a holistic way of approaching EHS, looking at how nature can support you, how you must nurture your body, you know, detox, etc., nutrients, what sort of nutrients, but also neurohacking, working with your brain to deal with the fear of EMF, which is a big issue. So it's very important. I just want to highlight that avoidance is your first and foremost strategy, but over and above that, there's quite a few strategies. And as you've rightfully said, many of these are not scientifically proven, but they work. And jointly they work, and your work on mast cell activation was for me a very big eye-opener, because a lot of the remedies that I recommend to my clients and that I use myself is around vagus nerve stimulation, stimulating the autonomous nervous system, you know, fighting the fight and flight, so to speak, and supporting the rest and digest. And really just working with stress management and calming your body's reaction to this bombardment of toxins, because, you know, EMF is just another toxin.
Yeah, indeed. And I mean, throughout the years, I have been very interested in these parts as well. And as you say, you really have to look at the person in a holistic manner. You can not only shield a single computer in their life or something, and it's not uncommon that people call me or write to me and tell me that because of their electron hypersensitivity, they have had to change their lives. And that sounds very dramatic, and it can be, but to the better, they write, because they have found nature, they are dealing with their food and drink habits. And they have bought, one woman, friend, she said, I bought 2 dogs. I always wished to have 2 dogs, but I never came around to do it. But now I have them, and we take these enormously long walks, and we have such a lovely time together. And that would not have happened had I not become electron hypersensitive. So there could be, and I'm not saying always, but there could be a bright side to it. And be forgotten either when it comes to mast cells. And to begin with, mast cells have nothing to do with telecom masts. Mast is a German word for cells that are big and fat, you can call it, and they are the common denominator for clinical situations which we call asthma, allergies, and other forms of oversensitivities, for instance towards food. And in the beginning, with electron hypersensitivity, it was called electrical allergy, and allergologists, they would laugh and say, you cannot be allergic to electricity. But maybe it is exactly that. And actually, these people that are electron hypersensitive, they react with a cascade of cellular and molecular changes that mimics precisely severe inflammations, severe allergic shocks, and immunological activations. And I wrote a paper already in 2009 about the immune system activation. And to make a long story short, it seems as if the immune system successfully tries to fight out the exposures from electromagnetic fields, like from a base station or a Wi-Fi router. But since it's hammering on 24/7 all the time, they fail, and it starts to leak, you can call it. The immune system starts to leak, and then you get all these odd clinical entities and subjective symptoms, and people start going to their doctor, and their skin look awful and so on. And they are still not realizing that they have become electron hypersensitive, because they love their cell phone, they love their computer, they love their work and so on, and they keep on,